Did not know that. Thanks for
Yeah,
sharing.
yeah. Not many people know that. And not many people knew that I had an injury at the World Championships.
How would they know? You beat everybody.
Yeah, they wouldn't. But they were a little confused because
The way you were standing.
the way I was
Yeah,
standing. Yeah, it was kind of confusing
it
for
was
them.
probably intimidating to them. They didn't know
Yeah,
what you were doing.
they had no idea what the hell was going on.
Jay, if I can go offline for a second,
Yeah.
uh, the story of Jim as a competitor and the story of Jim after competition is probably a whole set. Because if we get into 1972 and getting into the USJA and Jim taking judo in a different direction, and fighting that battle, it's going to be another hour and a half.
Yeah. We can do
Uh,
it again.
Jim, would you come back and talk about that?
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jay, what do you think? We do it another time. We'll come back and we'll get into because I wrote you on Facebook the vision of me as a kid watching the whole top judo in the United States standing around you on a chair when the players were cheated it was a sight to be seen.
Right.
It was a
And
sight to be seen, and there was a it was judo was changing, and it was a fight. And what we ended up, instead of bringing everyone together, we ended up separating it to three different groups, unfortunately. But we could have brought judo together, but the powers that be still fought you hard, and it was a challenge.
yeah.
It was a
So
challenge. So
that was the Olympic trials for the 1976 Olympic
so
team
yes, yes, yes.
in
No, no,
Philadelphia.
72. 72. It was the 72 Olympic team.
Okay, I think let's double check that.
I don't have to. I'm
Okay.
sorry, I don't have to. I was there. I was 16 years old. My
No,
brother Irwin won. That's when Woolley and Coach went out and shook hands.
Yeah.
It was in Temple University.
Okay. It was in Temple, but I thought it was 76
No, the
because
76 trials were in California. No,
really?
yeah, the Temple
Okay.
University.
Okay.
Listen, I'm old, Jim, but you're older.
Right. Well,
I can, yeah, Jason makes fun of me all the time. Now I can
right.
tell you that I can make fun of you. I'm younger than you.
Absolutely. You
Yeah.
got a better
No,
brain than I do.
well, I don't. I'm just saying. No, it was 72. I picture it because I remember it really well. And again,
Okay.
as a young kid looking up, and Jason and I talk all the time when he was coming up, looking at me, Steve.
Right.
I was just some dumb kid. I don't know, and
Yeah.
that's what I was, a kid. But it was so much happening then.
Yeah.
So
That
Jay,
was a
what do you
big,
think? Can we do another one and concentrate on the evolution of judo? Would be pretty interesting.
absolutely. If Jim's willing to come back.
absolutely. Yeah.
Hey, before we cut it
Be
out, I
glad
mean,
to.
for our real judo community, you two already know this, but Jim and I are very connected because one of his original coaches is my father-in-law
Yeah.
because I married Terry Takamori, and Jimmy Takamori was a big part of your beginning. And then
Absolutely.
now that I realized, I guess I knew this, but now that you're talking about it, that you trained at Meiji. So one of my main competitors at the 92 Olympics, a guy named Yoshida, is from Meiji. And I've been there. Steve, did you ever train at Meiji?
I don't think I went to Meiji. I don't think I did.
No offense to Meiji, but Meiji in the summer is awful.
Meiji in the winter is even more awful.
Yeah.
Because
Jay, I went there once. Jay.
it's
I
that
went there in the
five
summer once. I remember.
it's that 5-story walk up,
Yeah.
right, Jim?
Yeah.
There's no air at all in that place. I mean, you're again probably freezing in the winter, and it was 100
Stifling in the
degrees
summer.
in the summer.
Right.
It was awful. It was you were sweating by the time you got upstairs.
Exactly. And we call that the gray judo life because after one randori, you're soaking, sopping wet,
Yep.
and your gi is completely soaked. It's just horrible.
So, Jim,
Absolutely.
one funny story about Meiji. Did you have to work out with the old sensei there and let him throw you?
No, I didn't have to do that.
So it might have been the guy, that was in charge when you were around.
Right.
The younger guy said, "Hey, you have to go with this." He was a red and white belt, and he
Uh,
was probably 80 at the time.
uh,
And you have to go with him. And those guys think they're really fighting. So, you're going and you're letting him throw you and he's going,
Yeah.
and then he gives you advice to how much you suck. And then
Right.
you can improve. And you're just like, okay. Cause you're 20,
Yeah.
21 years old going, what is this? What
Flying
is
through the
this?
air. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember a sensei being there with a red and white belt, but I was just fighting for my life.
But
And
Meiji was known for having big guys too.
oh
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
They had
well,
the biggest.
During my time, do you remember Ogawa?
Yeah,
Yeah, he was there
sure.
too. Ogawa, Yoshida. I mean, these guys were big dudes.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Shinomaki was there too. I mean, the guys, the best big guys came from Meiji.
Yeah,
At that time.
exactly. But training there in the winter and August, it's not a good experience.
How cold was it in the winter?
It was below zero, according
And,
to my body.
and didn't
Oh,
they
yeah.
open the windows? in the
Yeah.
winter?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Now the nice thing is they opened them in the summer too, but there was no draft.
There was it didn't help
There was
any.
no-
It was hotter
There's no-
outside.
Yeah, it was hotter outside.
No, it was cool. It was
I mean, it's cooler outside than
Right,
in
right.
the
Cooler
day.
outside. We
Yeah,
had the same thing, Jay,
yeah. It's
at
not good.
Coachicon with the tin roof.
Oh yeah.
God, it was brutal.
Brutal.
This is just a major connection for me and the superstar, Mr. Bregman.
Yeah, well,
And-
it's nice to be here with you two superstars. I'm
You know,
really
Jim, we
privileged.
wanted to get your whole story. Everyone wants to talk about the Olympics, and we did too, but we wanted to know where you came from and everything because it's important to us. And like I said, you're our hero, and Jason and I were instrumental on the promotion board and fighting for your 10th degree,
I
knowing
appreciate
you
that.
didn't want it.
I didn't.
Didn't want it. And when someone told me that, I said, I'm gonna overrule him this time. I'm
Okay.
overruling him. Okay, he may not like it, but I'm going to overrule him,
Thank you
and I'm
both
I'm
very
glad I
much.
did because it's
Thank you
well
both.
deserved, and I want the people that watch this to understand where it started and where we came from, and you're the original hero.
Well, and you
Thank you
guys
so much.
followed up with a bundle of medals, and we've kept medaling throughout. So it was a
Yep.
good thing.
Well, thank you for spending time with us, and we'll do this again.
Okay. Have a good evening.
Thanks
Thank
for
you.
coming on, Jim.
Thanks, Jim.
Thank you, Joe. Take care.
Bye-bye. Can you get out? Just X out of it.
Are we out?
Go to the top. No, Jim's got to X out of it.
I'm trying.